live, bro. I'm sorry I had to pull you out of bed, man. I'm sorry.
I was just I had my feet up and I was just watching some Netflix or HBO or something. But
Right.
get me back to the build table. I'll do it.
Yes, indeed, friend. I went to Brick Fair, Virginia, man, and I'm so inspired, bro. I'm so inspired.
Good.
So it's I mean, I got a few projects at work I have to do, but as soon as I finish that, like as soon as I finish tomorrow, I'm back on the build, and I'm gonna grind this thing out. Now I open up my table, and now I have more space to actually move around. I can sit down, and I can grind out my part of the collab because I found the way I want to do that platform now.
Okay.
I had to go to a brick show to kind of get like an idea, like oh, that's how I can do it. So it's like I kind of get similar to like that's how I can do it. And so
That's awesome.
So yeah, man.
Conventions can be inspiring, and they can be like the opposite also. Like,
right.
how the heck am I gonna compete with that? People doing like huge, like the big, like Rich Boy J doing the hugest Star Wars, even that he even did.
Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, I'm surprised that dude brought that masterpiece to the show, bro. Like he from Texas, so that's pretty long drive to be driving around with that. But from what I heard, it was really only like 30% of the build that he brought, and it still was that large, friend.
Right?
So,
Yeah, we'll talk about it. That was like 1/3. So they had two other sections because you got the middle, right? That was like jaw-dropping, but he always does jaw-dropping stuff.
Right.
Yeah, seeing his stuff, and like, because I started doing Star Wars back, that's kind of got what got me into Lego. Well, I'll do some Star Wars scenes, and now it's like, whoa.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, so
that's gold medal stuff right there.
Very gold medal stuff, man. That Star Killer base was fire, man. My man Richard Seamus, he was in the place to be, and because he usually displays with Wamalug, and they had a nice display. So I want to before I get into this Bad Batch, man. Matter of fact, August 1st was ridiculous, man. It was crazy ridiculous, man. Even kind of shouting out on I took a trip to the Lego store, took a break from the Brick Fair and went to the Lego store, man. And I got in there. It was like 5 minutes after 11 when it opens, and that thing was like 75 people wall to wall packed. All the stuff was already off the shelf.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it, bro. It was like 5 minutes after 11, and everybody was already inside, and all the stuff was off the shelf. All the new stuff. The new stuff was off the shelf.
There was like 100 new sets released or something craziness.
So it was one day. It was in one day, man. In minutes, 5 minutes, like 5 minutes.
Star Wars. We had new Marvel. We had
some new city stuff. These are the only two sets that I got, man. These are the only things that were available at the time. And this came out the back. He went in the back to go get this. So I'm missing a lot of sets for the first, man. I ain't missing all the sets. Some of the stuff I got some of the stuff I got real early because I went overseas. I got them from overseas. So
did you get the gift with purchase?
No, they didn't give me one. What was the gift with purchase? What was it?
You had to spend 200.
That's probably what happened. That's what
happened.
Was
like those. You're probably sure that was probably what 150, 120 total.
Yeah. That
everyone was going big because it was buy 200 get that sailboat thing.
Yeah. I wanted to get that sailboat, man.
Man, you gotta research your calendar, Mel.
Yeah, you're right.
I was like, I was like, I don't really want the boat, but I want free Lego.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of want that free stuff, right?
I
I
just
want the
like,
boat. I wanted that boat. That boat would be nice in the city. It would be. I ain't gonna lie.
so you can still get it if there's other sets that you didn't get to grab because there's so many available. Like
Right.
all the what if sets came out,
Uh-huh.
and some of some of it was still like pre-order because I was like, yeah, give me that Mandalorian armory
Uh-huh.
and the Mandalorian starfighter thing. But I guess those were pre-orders on my order.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Willie's saying the Bro Thor set came out.
Bro Thor set came out. There was a lot of stuff that came out that
Ahsoka
I do
Duel.
want to get. I think I might just have to. You might have to, Rambo it, man, and just grab that UCS, the gunship. That way
No, man, that's like
you
3 times what you need to spend.
you're over the budget, man. Because I wanted that three. I guess when you get that 3-in-1 castle, that's what $99, right? And then you get all those other little sets too. So I mean, do you care to look at Brick Fair, man? You want to see some stuff from Brick Fair?
Yeah, we can look at Brick Fair. I got a set in the background. If I get bored, I'm gonna build Iron Man Hulkbuster here. It was
Okay.
in our event support, so I just grabbed this out of our freebie stuff that Lego sends us.
Okay.
And yeah, we can talk. I mean, there's like, yeah, I mean, we can talk sets. We can talk because I didn't go to the store. I was like, not going to the store.
All right, let me see. Let me share my screen. Boom.
Walmart though, I got to go to Walmart too, see what the clearance is. I bet you it'd be a good day to go. Like,
oh, so I am on my man's Cody. I'm on my man Cody's site here because he took the most pictures from Virginia Brick Fair. He did. So here,
Brick Slopes Cody.
Yeah, Brick Slopes Cody. Hopefully I can make it there. It's at the end of this month. I am planning on being there. If I don't have to go to this conference at work, this is where I'm going to be. So this is definitely where I'm going to be. But it looks like I'm not going to be doing that conference because they haven't made plans for me to be there yet. So I'm going to make plans to be here. So here's this was a display that was actually over by Empire Lug. Man, let me tell you, this table layout was like so awesome, friend. I mean, the table was just incredible. It was like really incredible, man. Can you see this here?
Yeah, I can see it. Okay. You can zoom in. Actually, there's a magnifying glass there.
Oh, there is a magnifying glass there, friend. Oh,
this is what if I was to do something Star Wars. I would like to do, a clone battle with some droids on some like unknown Star Wars planet, like
right.
And maybe this is well known. I'm not sure, but you can tell it's a Clone Wars episode, right? It's like the trees, all that color, and the droids, and it looks like clone troopers fighting. This guy was good.
Yeah. Good. That's real good, man. Let me see that.
I think it was his first year. Somebody was saying on his thing or something.
First year in, yeah.
And he was in the back, and they're like, "No, we got to put you up front." Oh, he's right next to Rich Boy J. Look at that.
Yeah, he's right next to the
next one over.
The king, right next to the king here, man.
So there's Starkiller Base.
Base, right? Oh man, in all this glory.
I don't know how many stormtroopers you got, or First Order. I wonder, what the head count is on the First Order there. That's crazy.
Right. Lots of minifigs. There it is. There's a little glimpse of Starkiller Base right there.
That was another scene, though. As soon as you see it from the movie, you're like, I want to build that out of Lego.
Yeah, man. Why not, man? And he dived into it. I think he was like in it for like 2 or 3 years. He was working on it, I think.
Yeah.
This is a Lego Master sighting. This is actually Dave. Is it Dave, right? From Richard and Dave? Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, I didn't realize he did the alphabet spaceships.
I didn't either until I went there and I was like, oh, that is the guy. That's the guy.
Yeah. I know the builds.
Right.
And then you see him on the show, and now we can put 2 and 2 together, and it's like,
right, it's him. Yeah.
So he's got some skills.
Yeah. So lots of Lego Masters. I don't want to zoom through, but lots of Lego Masters. Cody, my man Cody took a lot of pictures, man. That's why I was like, at one point, I'm taking pictures, and I see Cody taking a whole lot of pictures. I said, nah, you know what? I don't have to take pictures because I could just look at somebody else's stuff, right? You know.
I didn't see enough pictures with you on there.
Yeah, I was kind of hitting a bit.
Yeah.
Joe.
Was that G.I. Joe?
Yes, man. That's the G.I. Joe stuff, man.
I could tell that castle.
So you got crazy. The Cobra Castle, man. I think he just made that. He didn't have that before. He didn't have that. That guy who made all those Cobra right. stuff. He didn't have that before.
I've seen it.
Yeah, he had that command. He had that G.I. Joe Command Center. He had that. But yeah. I think that Cobra Command castle was new.
He has like a command thing like that.
That's crazy. Big stuff.
Big stuff, right? So of course, Brick Mania was there too, right?
Yeah. The first time they took this, it's not even close to done, but thought it was show worthy. He boxed it up, put it in the van, and drove it out to Virginia.
Right.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, man. It's definitely like huge, man. It took up a lot of the part of the floor, man. I don't know if Cody got it, but there was this big airplane next to it, man. It was like it was like Air Force One.
Yeah. That was another highlight of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sub.
Let me see here. All right. Some more Lego Masters sightings here.
So
they're hanging out. I must have been somewhere, man. I was somewhere else, man.
I know. I was like, so where are you, Mel? Jermaine's in there,
bro.
Oh, it's so really awesome.
Man, this thing right here is awesome, man.
We're gonna go vote. You know what you need? That sculpture. You can break that.
These guys,
don't worry, they're in round, allegedly.
I think they're gonna win. Mark and Steve are gonna win that show. We're over halfway through, and I just they got the chops. But they're taking
I ain't going to say, but I kind of heard something. Somebody said something, and I want to try to tell you that they probably won the show. I want to tell you these. I want to ruin.
You shouldn't say anything.
I'm not saying. I don't know for sure because I wasn't there, friend. But
don't say anything.
I want to say that, I'm thinking that these dudes actually won. And it's funny because they're so subtle, right? Nobody's flamboyant. Nobody's arrogant. Nobody's, they're so down to earth, and so you would never know by their attitude alone. You just wouldn't know.
Their build, or his build, especially Mark, I think does the 80% of the building versus his brother. But
yeah. Let me see if I can try to kill the sound on there. So what'd you say?
I think Mark does 80% of the building, even though he kind of builds with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
His brother is 20%. I mean, it's his. It's cool. They build together, but yeah,
right.
That's the man right there, Mark.
Nice. 2
They got
nominations.
a humidifier in that thing.
Yeah, a little humidifier in there to give you a little bit of smoke, you know.
Yeah, that's the
That's
cheap
pretty
way
cool.
to do, and no, you don't have to run for dried ice. That's another like good trick. I didn't know you could see the vape from a humidifier that good.
Right.
I got better. So modest.
So Dave's showing off his alphabet, spaceships. Very cool, man.
They're all different colors and shapes, of course, but they have a color code. You know, like there's 2 primary colors. It's really good.
Yeah. Some mechs in the house, friend. Oh man, these stack houses, man, they're so inspiring, especially when you're trying to build like cyberpunk stuff. These little stack houses,
Yeah,
stack apartments.
yeah. You got that one building that's kind of stacked, all staggered differently. This one's all different trailers, and it's not Ready Player One though. Is it Ready Player One, or is it just something they threw
I
together?
think it's something similar. I don't think it's Ready Player One. No, the Great Ball Contraption, huh? That, you know what? It was good to see this in person, Jesse, but it seemed like, I don't know, maybe because of COVID, it was just a little bit small. It wasn't as big of a section as it usually used to be. Is that a roller coaster? It sure is.
Well, I think it's part of the ball contraption, but
Yeah.
So the car part.
Yeah, it is. I see it. Wow, what's a lot of studs, friends, be dropping down there like that. You see that the belt?
I hadn't seen that video before. That's crazy.
Let me see if I'm gonna turn the sound on because he's actually explaining it. So loud he was talking, but you couldn't hear him really.
No, yeah. That's the thing with GBCs. They're so loud.
Yeah, it's like very loud because everything is moving all at once, you know?
Yeah.
Like your machine is moving, my machine is moving, all the balls are bouncing. It sounds like the lottery, like, you know, like a lottery machine.
If you ever get your choice of where to set up at a convention, ask them where the GBC is and then move away from that. Because all day you'll be at your station hearing click, 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 click,
click, click, click, click, click. Yeah. Then we get on
the
my
balls
nerves.
hitting plastic. They just keep, they usually free falling. It's just madness. Even a small one, like a one table. It's just it's cool to watch.
Yes, it definitely the Lotto Ball factory here.
That one's cool. That one's different. Yeah, he got all the video.
Yeah, he does. He got them all. He must love the GBC because he got a lot of video. There's our boys. We know them.
The Hamlins.
Some train, Jesse. Some train.
I know. I was looking at that one because it's actually going up, spiraling up the mountain, or spiraling. Yeah. See, it's the same train.
Spiraling is going up.
It's going up,
it's going
and that'll
up.
be on the top. And I'm like, holy cow, that's crazy. I wonder where it goes from the top, though. If where he has to just send it back around, or if it has a switch.
Yeah, see, it must slide down from the top. See, as it's winding up, and then when it gets to that third level with the bridge, it must be a big slope down.
I don't know. Yeah, could be. I guess as long as you're going downhill at a steep slope, it could be. Okay.
Yeah, this was the Charm City lugs display here. They were actually missing a large piece of this, and they built like 65% of it right on spot.
Well,
it was like last minute. It was like last minute. They built like 65% of it right on spot because I think one of the teammates had to bow out because they had an emergency. They had to go somewhere. So
they had to fill something in then.
They had to fill something in. So 65% of it they had to build like right on spot. All right. So look, this right here, I was told, was it this one?
That's Rapunzel's tower.
Oh, you know what? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was this one, but it was a tower that you can look. If you look down here where the grass was, there was a mirror. If you look at the mirror would show you what was on top.
Yeah.
But the builder never mentioned it though. Like I don't think this was the one. This wasn't the one, but there was one that was like that.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool. Brick Snaps, I believe he goes by, or
Brick Snaps. This castle, man. Whew.
Princess Peach's castle.
Look at the work on this thing.
That probably made Bricks O'Brien pretty happy.
Right.
He's been like,
man, Bricks O'Brien challenged me. He saw me, man. He challenged me to eat that spicy pickle, and I took the challenge, man. But we never got around to it, man. So I think he's gonna be trying to call me out here.
Oh man, the spicy pickle that he ate on the spicy air.
Pickle. Oh, yeah, he want to challenge me to eat it, man. He do.
Watch out. Doc likes to do food eating challenges too, so look out for him.
Yeah. A little bit of Harry Potter, right?
The same guy. I think his name is Martin from Alabama, and he's actually has a British accent. And he's
I met him. Yeah. I met him. He came up and said hello to me. He did. Some more castle stuff here. They had a whole wall of castle stuff.
I gotta build something castle one of these days.
You know, maybe I'll take that to Brick Slopes. Maybe I'll go to Castle Rock. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to take with me. And whatever I take, it's got to be small because I'm going to be on a flight. I don't want it to, I don't pack brick well. I don't.
Yeah.
And so I want to take something.
Yeah, my suitcase show is going to be Throg. If I ever fly in.
That's it, man. That's all you need,
Throg
man.
in my carry-on and a backpack, and I'm good to go.
Right. Yeah, that's all you need, man.
I got that bad boy on my Avenger Tower with the Adidas on. Most likes of all my posts.
Nice.
It hit 2K today. I was like, what?
Nice.
So Throg is my best build to date this year, and it's small, like I could take it to a show.
Yeah.
What?
Rotating tower, man. Rotating castle tower.
See, people got too much time.
Man, it was the COVID, man. You talking about a whole year not showing.
2 years.
So you had nothing but time.
And people that build that big, they're already halfway in, like we did it. We had a 1 year build, and now it's turning into 2 years.
Yeah.
and my part doubled. So
Right. It
it's
just it doubles
crazy.
up. Yeah. It doubles up. Yeah. Easily. Man. And just
Still
what
building on
like
it.
with time, you just got all these creations. Look at this boat. Just
Yeah,
lots of creations, friend.
there's
Lots of
another
creations.
like classic ship, like a pirate ship or
Mm-hmm.
like I don't even know what to call it, like a Mayflower, like person carrier thing. T. No, it's harder to see.
I think that was probably about it, because I think they're back at the airport at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Did you have a good time out there?
Yeah, man, it was wild, man. It was wild, man. It was I thought that, honestly, I thought that somebody probably would have forgotten about, like, the season one, people, right?
Yeah.
I figured they forget, right? But they didn't, man. They didn't. I think, but I do think we're probably, like, season one is probably the A-fall favorite. Like, I mean, like, they're like mom and dad's favorite, right? Like the parents' favorites. Because it seemed like the A-fall, like the older people remembered us, like, where the kids remember, like, who's on TV right now.
Right. And that's and I don't know. Part of it's season two's not over, so we don't know who's gonna win. We don't know, we haven't seen the whole show. Because that's where the top builders really shine, like Boone and Tyler and even Richard and Flynn and all those guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a blast. We had it was fun to hang with my man Todd and Jermaine and sit back and just have a whole bunch of jokes. If me and Todd together, it's gonna be joke city all day. Like, we're just gonna joke all day. And then we had Fick and Bricks with us. It was Fick and Bricks' first time at Virginia Brick Fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we had to show him a blast too.
Nice. You were hanging out with Fick. Yeah, he had my Rick and Morty spaceship on his table. The Rick and Morty spaceship that I made for Brick Mania, he had it on his table.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
He was shouting me out, and he's always shouting me out. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's a good supporter, man. He is. He's a real good supporter.
So shout him back. Go follow Fick and Bricks.
Fick and Bricks.
All the hauling and balling crew.
So I'm gonna start with bag number 2. So I can start with the Bad Batch shuttle, because the other one is the speeder. Bag number 1 is the speeder on here, plus 2 figs.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start with bag number 2 to start with the shuttle. I'm always jumping bags,
man. Yeah. So what's the story? I thought Walmart was supposed to ship you a Bad Batch.
Yeah, man. It was, some good friends of mine, some good friends of mine from the YouTube channel and stuff like that had put a put a bolo out saying, hey, look, if you can order it from Walmart right now and they'll ship it to you next week. So I'm like, all right, cool. I jumped on it, and when I jumped on it, it said that, like, yeah, it'll ship, next week. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get it early.
That was like a month ago. And
then like 4 days later, they retracted it and said, oh, we made a mistake. It'll ship, when we get it, it'll ship. So it's like, come on, man. Like, so.
Yeah, that's the
I had it, but I didn't have it. I had it, but I didn't have it. So that was just one of those things, man. It was just,
I remember, like 2-3 years ago, you could go to Target or a Walmart, and if they put it on the shelf, you could buy it. And and there's a street date, right? There's a street date.
Street date, right?
And if you find it, you can buy it. But now they're all tagged with codes even at the counter. Like if you do a self checkout, it'll say beep. Nope, this is not available.
So I mean, there's ways to get around that, friend. Like what I used to do was I used to if I knew that it didn't belong on the shelf, you know what I do is I go buy 2 things that did belong on the shelf, and I take that 2, and then I just go ahead and swipe 3 times instead of 2, or swipe 2 times instead of 1, and that way, and you throw it, and that way you end up getting it. That's what I used to do. Honestly, that's what I used to do.
Wow, that's slick.
Yeah, that's
you
one
don't
thing.
Feel you're not like stealing because
you're not stealing because you paid for it.
Yeah, you paid an equivalent amount.
Right.
But
so you swipe one item twice and you just throw it in your cart.
Wow. Uh-oh. You did not hear that here.
But you gotta watch that guy. You gotta watch him.
You should be like, these are the people I bust.
Right. You gotta watch that guy. I'll be banned from all Targets and Walmarts.
Crazy. That's not so bad though, because wow. Dang.
He said that's legal. Yeah, I know it's illegal, Willie. I know, but I do it. Okay. It shouldn't have been on the shelf. It shouldn't have been on the shelf.
But you paid twice for something else.
It paid twice for something else. Something that's
and then
equivalent.
You put the other one in.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. That's a loophole. I would say that's a loophole.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky though. It's a little.
Yeah. You just got to be. I mean,
pretty slick.
Yeah. You just got to have quick hands. That's all. You quick hands with it, and then you're good. And then that little red button never goes off, and be like, And then you have the manager running over to you like you actually stole something, but they put it on the shelf. I wouldn't have never scanned it if it wasn't on the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, and it probably comes out like the next day or something. Usually,
right.
You don't see it unless they're trying to pre-stock the shelf and hope nobody picks it up or something. Usually, right. It's very rare that I see something on the shelf now, and I just know better, and I don't even bother.
Nah, that's what you do, man. You grab a set that's equivalent. you just swipe it twice, man. You ain't stealing it. You're not, because you're paying for it, right?
Oh my gosh.
You just gotta have quick hands, man. You gotta be quick with the draw, bro.
Oh right, yeah. No, I'm.
So I August 1st had came out, and so I was, I went to the King of Prussia Mall. I left the event early, and I went to King of Prussia Mall to go get what I wanted to get, and man, let me tell you, friend. It was like 11:05, bro. 11:05. I'm walking into the Lego store, and that thing had like 70 to 80 people inside, and all of the August 1st sets are off the shelf.
Yeah,
they're out automatic, and I'm sitting here waiting, looking like, man, like, what's the deal, man? Like, what's going on? Like. Yeah, they ain't got none left. Like, it's like a total mob in that store, bro. And whatever you can get is whatever you get. So I put my hands on the what if box, and I grabbed that one, and it was a second copy of that behind it, but I didn't see the other mech, like the Tony Stark mech behind it. And the person behind me grabbed both of them at the same time, and he that was the last one off the shelf. And I'm sitting there looking like, man, if I just looked just a little bit further, I would have scored 2 of them instead of this one.
2 different ones, yeah.
Right. But it was pandemonium, man.
Madhouse, like a Black Friday.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like that's what it was. It was like a Black Friday feel. It felt like Black Friday. It did.
Day after Thanksgiving, everything's on clearance and stuff.
But I mean,
those are full prices.
These are sets people been waiting for all summer long. Because they've been released earlier than what we had them for. So
all kinds of sets. The Seinfeld set came out too.
Yeah,
kind of waiting on that one. Probably get it. But
not so much, man. I feel that way about I don't know, what is that, the Friends set too, man. It's like I mean, if you get the Seinfeld, you get the Friends set, you could probably get the Thor Bro set and connect all of them together, right? Maybe.
Yeah, well, it's interior for buildings.
Yeah. That's true.
I'd rather have that than.
That's a good way. That's a good way to look at it too. It's interior for a building.
So yeah, I was looking at that. I mean, that's my what is it called? Wish list right now. So I got a wish list, and I made an order online. So unlike you, I haven't been to the Lego store all of COVID. I just it's across town, and they will ship to me for free.
Nice.
And I'm hooked on online ordering. I miss the pick a brick wall, but I don't miss like that line. Like, I mean, so I'm a little surprised that you were surprised on the crowd, but I'm not surprised because you're the guy that usually goes early.
Right. And I went early.
Well, you got to be like half hour early.
Yeah. And that's where I was out. Yeah.
You're like 5 minutes late. That means 100 people are already in the store. I don't know. And it was Brick Fair, right? The closest one.
Yeah, true.
So it was like every Lego head in city and from out of state shopping at that one store instead of their home shop.
Right.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of conventions and the Lego stores near conventions. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, sure pandemonium, friend. It was. It was sure pandemonium.
But 100 sets got like released that day. So what do you guys did you guys order anything in the chat? Did you guys buy anything yesterday? I got the what if sets. I got 3 what if sets coming my way. I got the green one that you got. I got the Iron Man one and the Watcher one.
The Watcher one?
Or is that in the green one? I got like 3 mechs.
3 mechs. Okay. So you may got did you get the Monger set? Is that the one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ironmonger. Yep.
The Ironmonger.
Yep. So the red one, the green one, and the gray one. Yep. And then I ordered 2 Mandalorian things, but they're on back order. So I should get something by the end of the week.
Okay.
And then the Bad Batch I pre-ordered months ago, and I did get my invoice and my shipping receipt, so I know it's on a truck somewhere headed my way. Okay.
Bad Batch is not bad, man. It's not bad at all.
Any so you skipped a bag, but let us know if you get to a minifig.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was actually 2 minifigs in that first bag, but I didn't get to them because I skipped the bag. I skipped it. So you got a message, sir.
I got spam. I'm getting spam texts. So somebody must have shared my number.
Oh, nice. So you want to hear a funny story?
It's like, Costco, you have your order. I'm like, I don't shop at Costco.
You want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
So there's this person, right, that, I guess they like to follow, let's say they like to follow Lego Masters, right?
Okay.
And so their plan was that they were going to, bump into some Lego Master, their specific Lego Master at BFVA, right? And so they're making friends with a couple of YouTubers too, right? So, so me and a YouTuber are laughing because this person is going live, right? They're going live and they're looking for their Lego master, right?
Okay.
And so we are cracking up laughing, right? So they done passed me and the YouTuber like 5 times because they're going live and not really looking. And so we cracking up laughing, right? Just laughing because it's funny, right? So then they actually find it, they find their favorite YouTubers, right? They do, and they find their favorite Lego masters, right?
Okay.
So they apparently, I guess thought that, that things were gonna go a certain way and it didn't. And so when one of their Lego masters,
never get your hopes up when you meet.
Never get your hopes up. Yeah, you don't want to meet your heroes. Yeah, never get your hopes up. But all I know is that me and my man Todd was back behind his shop at BFVA cracking up because somebody was about to catch a beat down. We're going too far. It was going too far. They was going too far. We were cracking up. It was so funny.
Wow.
It was so funny. They were going too far and they almost got it.
Yeah, because we haven't had a show forever. There's like safety criteria, and there's just normal respect for like if you guys. I mean, it's a different level of celebrity being this Lego master, because you say it a lot. I'm just a regular dude. And you can go too far, if you don't know these people. You see them on TV, they don't know you at all.
Right.
It's weird. It's weird meeting celebrities.
I wonder why they chose the sand blue instead of like a gray.
Well, you got to give it a little color. I think it's got like some blemish color into it, because to make it look lived in, Yeah. It's not perfectly painted. So you got the sand blue in there, huh?
Yeah, they got a lot of sand blue in here, friend.
Ivan got his camper. He was talking about
Ivan. Yeah, Ivan. Good pick, friend.
Too. He's building it right now, right on.
Good pick, Ivan.
Yeah, so there were so many different sets. The camper was like on the bottom of my list. It's just a different scale. It's cool, but
I didn't.
That came out just yesterday, right?
Just yesterday, yeah. That came along out too. Yeah, that just wasn't one of my picks. Even if I don't know, that just wasn't my pick. So I just wasn't on my must-have list.
Star Wars.
Well, I get it. I may, because I may get it later on, but it just wasn't my must-have.
Yeah, could wait for double points or some other deal.
Yeah, maybe.
Could get it on AFall day.
You could do AFall day.
Try to get 15%
stuff, friend. I'm looking at two different lanes here, friend. And did I mess this up? I did. Put my elbows in the wrong way. I gotta tuck my elbows in, friend.
What's up, Willie? September or October when Marvel CMF? Oh my gosh. I think I want to say it's September, but
September.
I will be going crazy for those CMFs.
Yeah, man, they got some good ones, man. I mean, some ones
I might not be able to wait.
expected.
I might hit all like my local stores, and if I don't find them day one, I might actually online order them or something. Or
Okay.
maybe that I would almost go to the Lego store for, because I gotta get those. It's all the Disney Plus characters.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a whole Disney Plus line, and I basically on my channel, what I've been doing is superhero spoiler shows. So I've been talking and streaming all about Disney Plus stuff.
Oh yeah, so you definitely gotta represent with that one, man. You gotta do it. Rick Slopes.
Willie thinks we should do a spoiler show with the CMF line. Yeah.
CMF line, huh?
If there's a show, we should spoil a show. And then if we want to always cover Lego sets that are hot, we can do that, Willie.
Okay.
But I guess Suicide Squad comes out pretty soon.
Suicide Squad.
My buddy offered me their pre-screen.
Uh-huh.
I could see it tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna pass.
Really? Why?
I don't know. The pre-screens are weird. You have to go early and sit in line. It's like going to the Lego store on the crazy day.
Okay.
You have a pre-screen free ticket. But so do a lot of other people, and they only have so many seats. So it basically sells out. So if you're at the end of the line, you have a ticket, but you might not get in because they'll oversell it a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to. I just don't know if I want to deal with people like that.
I understand that, man. Egg number 3. All right, so in bag 3, looks like we get Tech. Tech has his helmet, or you did put the hairpiece in. Oh no, where'd you go, friend? It's in here somewhere.
Drop your pieces, man.
Yeah,
you gotta get some paper plates like me. See how I do it? Bam.
Right.
Pieces are not going on the floor.
Right. That's how I need more control. More control on the pieces, man.
I came up with this on my own, and I never stray from it.
Yeah.
Every time. Pieces go out of the bag and into a plate, and
so I'm in the line at Lego store, right? And I'm in there for a while, man. Like, I probably spent a good, I don't know, like an hour and some change in line, for checkout.
Yeah.
So I'm like probably 30 minutes waiting, 40 minutes or so waiting. And then, like, I guess the crowd starts to notice me a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, they notice who you are.
People are pointing, and they're like, hey, weren't you on the first season of Lego Masters? I was like, nah. Like, yeah, you were him. That's the guy. You're that guy. You're that guy. You're him. That's him. I'm like, yeah, it's me. And take a picture, sign some more autographs. I felt like I was back at the convention hall again. I was like, oh. But that was real cool. People come up, especially at the convention hall. They see you. They want to talk to you and tell you about how they enjoy the show and stuff like that. That was real cool. That I enjoyed that.
Nice.
Oh.
Willie says, Mel, did you see the Heart Lake City build?
Heart Lake City.
The Mustafar mop. That was from Lug, folks in his lug.
Oh yeah. I can't remember if I seen it or not. I think I did. I think I did because I think Cody had took a picture of it.
Did you walk around and look at stuff?
I did. But after a while, that stuff starts to blend in, man. Like you start seeing all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
It really does. It really starts to blend in some. Oh, I love the way they did his helmet, bro. This is fire. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me change it. Let me move his head. Look at this. I love the way they did his helmet, man.
Oh, shoot. That's right. You got the Bad Batch. So that is, which guy is that? Tech?
That's Tech. See if I can get a, come on, guy.
There you go. It's got the goggles and it's got some sort of backpack.
Yeah, some little a backpack here.
The gear on it. Nice. I know you're at Brick Fair. Did you catch the new Bad Batch episode?
No. I didn't catch it. I still gotta watch it though. I still gotta watch it. I think the last one I seen, I think Syndulla, they freed. I think they freed Syndulla. Like,
yeah, there was like a double episode where there was the Hera, Syndulla, and then they rescued him. I think that was the last one. Well, I've seen this week's. They got Gregor in there, and then they kind of get into the next wave of the first wave of TK stormtroopers. They actually say TK unit, so you have to listen carefully for that. So the Empire is growing from. They're trying to get the clone troopers out of there and replacing them with stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers. Okay. I gotta watch it. Got to watch it.
And yeah, they actually have some.
Got to watch it.
Backstory into that big time. Because that's what it is, right? The clones. They take the clones, Order 66, but then they get rid of them and they replace them with normal trained soldiers that can't hit nothing.
Not quite the trade-off that you thought you was gonna get, huh?
I don't know if they joke around with that yet, but they definitely are like, these aren't clone troopers, and they look a little stormtrooper-ish. Like they look like the concept art of the original Star Wars, actually.
Brick Wiz, yo, I love the shape of this shuttle. I just don't like the sand green, man. Maybe it'll grow up on me, man. Maybe it'll grow on me a little bit. I just don't like the sand green color, friend. I mean, not sand green. I'm saying sand green, sand blue. I don't like the sand blue color. I don't know. I feel like it just should be like, it should be just gray. I don't know. I just, that's how I feel. I feel like it should be gray. But I do love these figures, man. I do love these minifigures out there. And I started with the shuttle, so I skipped bag one. But I do love the detail on these minifigures, man. Like the helmet, like the mold of the helmet is awesome, man. I think they really took their time with actually customizing these minifigures, friend.
Yeah, that's a set you got to get for the figures. Who knows if there'll be another set?
Totally for the figures, man. Totally for the figures.
That ship is pretty badass, though. Brick was down there at Virginia too. Built? Somebody built like a UCS size
Yes,
ship, a Bad
yes. I
Batch.
was waiting for you to talk about that too, man. Yeah, they built a UCS, a Bad Batch shuttle, friend, and that thing was larger than life, man. That thing. I took some pictures of it. I took some video of it. I did, and I have it. I'll probably put it on my YouTube once I compile all these pictures I got. Um, I really enjoyed that. I wish I knew who the and I had to look at the pictures I took to find out who was the artist that did that. Man, but that was it was a very nice shuttle, man.
Brick he probably knows. He's
Yeah, Brickwiz
Empire
might
Log.
know. Yeah, that's his
That
crew.
was all the Empire Log, dude. You guys killed it, man. Empire
Yeah,
Log.
they killed it, man. They killed it big time. They come there to slay, man. They come there to slay every year, man. They slay Virginia Brick Fair.
Yeah, that's like your home turf.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Lead Brick Builder Studios. All right, got it. I'm gonna follow him. Brick Builder Studios.
I think I got him.
Yeah, man. Every time they come, man, they come to slay, man.
Yeah, that's two shows in a row.
Yeah, 2 shows in a row, man.
I kind of got the FOMO. I got the fear of missing out going on.
It was. Let me see. It was good to see everybody, man. It was.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like, you know, congratulations, you made it out of the pandemic, right? Like that's how it felt. Like you know, so it was good to see everybody. I mean, it was good to see our friends again and your favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. It was good to see those folks, man.
So, yeah, a whole bunch of people. Usually see them on different squares like we're doing.
Right. Yeah.
One of these days, I'll get back out there. I don't really have. I don't know. After seeing it, I'm like, dang, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a nice one, man. It was a nice one. Now, was it packed? It probably would have, you know what, like it probably hadn't been as packed as it normally was, like in yesteryears.
And that's because,
you know, people are still trying to fill it out.
Seems like the AFOLs came to play. So are you talking about the guests or are you talking about both?
I'm talking about I'm talking about both, man. I think what I heard was that there was 1,200 exhibitionists, right? It was 1,200 exhibitors, right?
Yeah.
And 800 showed up. You know, that's kind of weird. Like, I guess, you know, you're still in the bubble. You're not sure if you're going to show up or not, so you pay your registration fee anyway, right?
Sure.
But 800 actually showed up.
Okay.
Then you had the people who came to you know, the spectators. Now it was a lot of spectators on Saturday, but it wasn't like up to Brick Fair standard. Like, it wasn't up to like Brick Fair Virginia. I've seen Saturday, you know, Saturday Brick Fairs that was just, it was crazy. You know, it was, you know, so I think that, you know, people are still trying to fill out what's what, you know.
No, I get it. I would expect that, but it, like, just from watching these little videos from Cody and everybody, all the Lego Masters anyway, seemed like, well, high quality stuff anyway. If the quantity wasn't there, the quality was.
Yeah, it was good to see, but I definitely needed it, Jesse, because like I think I was in a creative slump for a bit, and it kind of helped me kind of push that slump, you know, saying, oh, okay, all right, you know, it's like almost like reading another chapter of a book or something like that. And it's like, all right, you know, now I just feel a little bit more inspired by after, you know, looking at what I've seen.
Oh, totally. I've done that. Yep. You go to a show, you see something like that Bad Batch shuttle, or
that
Mustafar scene, and you're like, man,
You'd be ready to rumble. Yeah.
I want to do, or even the castles. It's like, man, I want to finally do a castle someday or something.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for brick slopes. Whatever it is, it's got to be small. Got to be small. I got an idea. I think I got an idea. Because I was online looking at their categories, so I want to hit the right category.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
So Jesse, plan to come to Brick Fair, Alabama. Everybody, they always try to get you to go down there.
I know, right?
They always try to get you to go down there.
That's like the same weekend or the weekend after Bricks LA. And that's the show I've kind of like, I've done Bricks LA 2 or 3 times because Troy's out there.
Right.
And, but it'd be nice to switch it up. So I'm pretty sure that's at like the first of the year, right? Willie?
Yeah, I think so. That is, they usually, they usually are the first of the year.
I also want to try to get to BrickCon.
BrickCon. I thought about
in Oregon or.
Nah, that's Seattle.
Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. BrickCon or Brick Cascade?
Brick Cascade is Oregon.
Yeah, so Brick Cascade maybe.
Yeah, so that's definitely next year.
MLK weekend, so that's February. Yeah, it'd be great to see the Hoosier gang and Willie and everybody, man. Especially like if Haley is bringing her Back to the Future down there or something.
Right.
Man, she's got some stuff I didn't even know she was building. Like, I want to see that. You got to see it in person too. Like, you've seen some of these photos. Like, you didn't go to Brick Rodeo, but you went to Brick Fair. So it's like, so when you saw like Mark, like that Asgardian world serpent thing, you see pictures of it, and then you saw it in person. Was it like in your face?
Oh yeah, man! It definitely command the room, man. It did, like, big time, bro. It definitely was like, like very commanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, well, hey, so I don't know if you've thought about it yet, but you see what Lego Master Season 2 people are doing this year with small mini builds or bigger and better builds of stuff that's on the show.
Yeah. I'm surprised. That's what I was surprised they were allowing them to do that, because I remember with us, they told us that we couldn't.
Yeah.
So I see that they have a lot more liberty now.
So I say, judging by this new example, you could go back. You could go back and build Robbie the Octopus on a smaller scale or something.
Yeah, you probably definitely could. I thought about doing that, or remaking a few things. That would be a good idea.
I would totally do that if I were you. If they didn't let you do it last year, I'd be like, "Hey, man,
yeah, I could do it next year."
You just didn't like you. You've got to put a twist on it. Can't do it. You got to make it a different scale or put it on a different setting.
Right.
I don't know. Or mini versions of some of your builds. I think, yeah, Rocktopus would be a good one to make. In like a kit size. Have them rocking out with, something the size of that ship you're building.
Oh, I dig it. I could definitely do something like that. You know, I got actually got a lot of 2x4s that I can use.
You're gonna need some mixel joints. Make all those.
Yeah, you
tennis
ain't right. Yeah, you ain't
balls.
lying. Like, need some mixer joints. That would have made life so much easier. I'm trying to tell you.
You guys didn't have that. What did you guys use when you were on the show?
We just used the ball joints, like the ball joints.
Okay, the bigger ball joints. Yeah.
Yeah, which you know,
Bionic
at that point,
or something.
you gotta build a little bit larger at that point because it's like, all
But
right,
that, yeah, that works for the size he did on the show. But like
yeah,
so for a convention though, yeah, if I were you, I would rebuild every almost, I would redo Legor and some I would redo Robbie. What else did you have early? You can't I don't think you can really
we
do
had
the
the Pharaoh Sands, which was
yeah, I
the
don't know. I mean, you could do a roller coaster in a pyramid kind of scheme, but that would be a big mock.
and then we had our city, the iceberg.
Oh yeah. Yep, that Frosty the Snowman thing. Iceberg.
Yeah.
That's right, you named him Iceberg.
I
Forgot about
did, I
that.
did, I did, I did.
That's what you need to build. Like you name that iceberg on the show and you go by, you want to promote your YouTube channel and like people will recognize you, but like if you put that build on the table, you should build iceberg out of, like again, like something you could put in a backpack. Have him attacking a micropolis size city or something.
Size City, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
I'd totally do that. If it's like, well, if they said no, I would not. I would take what season 2, man. They're like, I don't know why the
Yeah, they're
rules
rolling
changed.
with it, man.
They're
They're
rolling
rolling.
with it. I don't know if they're just going for it and are going to get the whip, but I mean, they've got Moto's got his spoiler show like every week, and they're talking about the show, and
Yeah, man.
he
That's what
had
I was trying to do, man. They put the stops on it. Like, no,
yeah, you
no,
can't
you
do
can't do
that.
that. You can't. And I'm like,
Dude,
oh,
get out there. Get
because
that.
I'm telling you, man, they was watching me like a hawk. I thought they wasn't, but they were, huh? So, you figure like, oh, they ain't watching me, man. Yeah, they are.
Well, I think they're watching them too, but it seems like the rules changed.
Yeah,
And
I think the rules changed.
you had a asterisk year with COVID, so I would be like hitting the road like you're doing, touring with season 2, and
Hmm.
I would be building stuff from the show or something. Totally, I'd have a whole scene of a Micropolis with Iceberg and Legor and Robbie the Octopus all attacking each other.
Right. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Almost like a
I'd have
scene
that
from Godzilla, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of that and the baby and everything.
The baby, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, friend.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, I think that non-disclosure agreement has expired.
It
Look what season 2 is
has.
doing.
It has. I'm sure it has by now. It has.
And as long as you're a little different,
Yeah, I can get by it.
you know, I
Yeah.
saw a lot of them do that. And if it's just for a show and you're not selling anything, what are they gonna do? It's like I just made this because
Because technically, what's the name? Mark and Boone actually made their roller coaster over again, and they displayed it at Bricks Cascade. They used the same. I mean, they changed the theme of it, but it was the same one.
the Ewok roller coaster. Yep.
Yeah.
Because they had something like that. Yeah, man, that would be all.
Well, I dig it, man.
That'd be just to remind people what happened on the show and who you are. And ride that wave.
That wave, man. Yeah, man. That's why they build all those characters, man, and display them. I think that's the move too, man. It's probably a good move.
Start with one that your suitcase, something you can fly to Utah with.
Utah is the move. Utah is the move, friend. Definitely will be there.
So is that the next show?
That's the next show for me. I think I'm not sure what's next on the schedule.
What's
next for me is
When is that?
That is August 27th.
Okay.
To the 29th, I want to say. And then from there, I think I am scheduled to go to Pittsburgh in September, in Massachusetts in September, and then I will go to Philly Brickfest in October, and I'll go to the show that's in Maryland in October, and that's all 4 Brickfest shows. Yeah. And then I may hit the Brick Fair in New Jersey because it's supposed to be the last one, so I may hit that one. Matter of fact, I was just looking at it before talking to you.
Anything close like that you can drive to?
Philly, the one here, so the one here I definitely
Jersey will. Though, that's drivable, right?
Yep. Jersey's drivable.
Where are you at with the Bad Batch? Looks like you got a couple bags.
I'm on bag 3. I'm about to finish bag 3, man. This thing is actually a lot of pieces, bro.
Yeah, the box looked a lot bigger than I haven't seen the box myself, so look like one of those big square boxes. What's up, Shy Time?
Shy Time. What's good, friend? What's good? Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit those shows, and then I want to do. I guess that'll be good for this year because I don't think there's anything else happening. And if it is like on the West Coast or something like that, I'll probably try to get out there to do it.
Well, you could burn out too. Some of the characters that went to back-to-back weekends this weekend, these 2 last weekends look like
yeah. Now that
run down.
Be in 2 different cities in 2 different weeks. What's going on, Larry? What's going on, LTG?
Larry Legend, what's happening? We are building. Mel's got the Bad Batch. He went to the Lego store and Crazy Madness, and
yes, Crazy Madness
was able to snag a Bad Batch
out of the back. So give me that bag.
I am working on an older set. I never bought any of these Avenger kits from last year, and they showed up in our event support. So I snagged the Hulkbuster out of our event support, and nice. I'm building Hulkbuster versus the AIM guys with the little helicopter AIM. Something there's no new characters, so I didn't buy it, but for free, I'll take that. That was the first thing I grabbed, so that was my snag.
She's building the reverse building a tower bridge. Been at it for 3 hours. Yikes! This is Bricks LA is in January 2022. Yes, I definitely got to make a Bricks LA because I've never been.
Oh yeah, Chi-Town's out there. Yeah, Bricks LA is pretty nice. Yeah, if you do that, I would definitely go again. It would be cool to have the three of us out there with Troy.
Yeah. I never been. I definitely want to give it a go. So I want to kind of hit some of the shows that I just haven't gone to. You know.
Yeah, same. I've done a lot of shows, so I'm kind of starting to be picky.
Right. I don't know what's going on with Brick World Chicago, friend. I'm hearing some sad news that they may have folded for good.
No way.
I hope that's not true. Yeah, I'm that's what I heard, friend. That's what I heard. I'm hoping that's not true because they sent out a memo to people saying, "Hey, look, it's not looking good. Like they in the tank."
Dang. I mean, we can't expect everyone to survive this COVID craziness, right?
Right.
Sounds like Brick Fair's back. Brick Rodeo happened. Brick Days Nebraska happened. Yeah, Brick World. Now they do smaller shows. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just gotta. I mean, like a lot of small businesses, you are limited capacity, so you just can't do a big show these days.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know. Gotta downsize a little bit.
Yeah.
Or wait it out. If you can't wait it out, might be it. That would suck.
Yeah, because you're looking forward to something like that.
They changed hands too. You know, it went from Brian to Mark, and
then it went belly up.
And if that didn't happen, maybe because I could see that being part of it. This dude invested and took it over from Brian, and he's got nothing to show for it, barely.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, they did a few shows before COVID. I think Mark had it for a year and a half or 2 years, maybe. As they transitioned away from Brian Bonahum to Mark.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I hope it's not so, but it sounds like it may be.
Well, that's a sucky rumor. That makes me think I should have went to Brick Days.
Brick Days, huh?
Yeah, there was like a 5.5 hour drive for me to get down.
Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's actually in Iowa. It's not in Nebraska.
Right.
So it's on the border, on the very east border of Nebraska. So it's the closest it could be for a Nebraska show. And one of the guys from our train club actually went. So I was like, I'll hear about it. He's representing. That's cool. Kate was out there, man. I didn't know or realize Kate was gone. I would have been cool to see Kate.
Mm-hmm.
She drove her mosaics out there. Got some props, some more trophies in her collection.
Very cool. Very cool.
Brick Huntress.
Larry said you could have met halfway, Jesse.
Yeah, and Larry from Denver. Yeah, so yeah, it's about the same because it's 13 hours to Denver, so it's exactly halfway. Larry, could have met you halfway. We'll have to try that show next year, Larry. Meet you at Brick Days, and we can both make that drive. That's another person in the community I'd like to meet up with and collaborate with. Larry Legend.
Larry Legend.
He was on our Versus show.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He
built some awesome stuff, right?
Nailed it.
Yeah, we built some awesome stuff.
Yeah, let's do it. I could do Brick Days next year. So I missed out this year, and that's drivable, especially if, I don't know, there's less options. That's crazy.
Deciding where to go, huh?
Larry Willie was in the stream earlier. He wants to try to do a spoiler show that includes spoiling the CMF line with the Marvel Studios.
Oh, that sounds like a toy show. This thing is loading up here, huh?
All right, I'm putting some a different kind of mech technique together here.
So the mech technique.
It's got like a kneecap. He's got like a knee joint here with a clip and bar technique. That's something I haven't done before.
Oh, I'm dropping Lego.
It's got like the droid arm behind. In there. Oh, it doesn't move, so it's like a knee joint that doesn't move because it's double clipped in. But it gives him that pose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Action pose. Such a poser.
It's funny, like this shuttle is kind of shaped like the Imperial shuttle, right? Like it's got that tripod look, right?
Oh yeah, it's got the Tiberian shuttle look.
Yeah, but the techniques of building this thing is different. Because I've got the other shuttle, right? And I don't remember building it like this. I mean, it's a little bit different. It is.
Yeah, well, the wings, it's got 3 wings, right? You got the center one and 2 that fold up and fold down for speeding off.
Yep.
So it is a lot like those shuttles.
So I don't know if Troy's still around. Probably not. But we got to figure out when we're going to do our next episode of Versus. And then I guess we got to go to Walmart and go grab that $25 box.
I'll be on the lookout. I'll I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go buy one tomorrow. I'm gonna go visit my parents and have dinner, and that's the Walmart I would go to up by their house. So
Right. Okay.
I'll be hitting that Walmart tomorrow, hopefully.
Hitting Walmart. Hopefully, my Walmart will have those boxes that I can snag one. Hopefully. He said he wished that my bill had a regular cockpit windshield. That kind of spoils the build a bit. Yeah. It does. It does. It does spoil just a bit.
What does it have? A printed like fake cockpit?
Yeah, I think so, friend. I think so.
You got that piece?
Huh?
You haven't put it on, but
Nah, it's I don't know. I'm not sure what bag it may be in.
okay. Larry must have watched the review.
Oh yeah.
And maybe he broke it. Larry, did you get anything on August 1st release day?
Oh, Larry probably got it all, friend.
He's got the hall with like the trunk full.
A lot of people was mad, man. A lot of people was mad. Girlfriends and wives probably mad, bro. Like, you spent what?
Show.
You spent what?
Right? I think we're gonna see a drop. Like, hopefully we see. I don't know. Hopefully, but some of these people, spending mad dough. Like, you can't last making that. So, like 5 years from now, maybe we'll see a drop in resale or something. A bunch of resale.
Right. Nope.
They get in the hobby for COVID, and then now COVID goes away, and what are they going to do? They're going to sell all their Lego.
Oh, that would be genius, friend. Yeah. I'll be in line to buy it from you.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a surplus. Like, I don't know, 3 years from now, there'll be like a lot of resale. It'll take a while. They'll sit on it, but some people don't last in this hobby.
Nah. Some folks don't. And that's okay. It's okay. I'll be there to take it from you, friend.
Some people do, though. All the classic space dudes and stuff that are the OGs right now. They're still around. That's
Brick Hive is in the house. What's up, Brick Hive? What's going
Brick
on?
Brick Hive here. What's up?
Yeah. He
Brick
was,
Hive had
he
a
was down
setup.
there. Yeah, he was down there, man, with his peeps. He was down there. Wild man.
I hope you got some inspiration out there at the show. Sounds like he had a good time. Saw him a little bit on his Hive show.
Yeah. It was cool, man. It was good energy, friend. Like that show was very good energy, man. It's funny, Jesse. It's funny how, like, you take something that you took for granted and you take it away for a whole year and you realize how much you appreciate it, right?
Yeah. Yep. But you got new people too, like for Hive. I think that was his first show. For Moto's first show.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So there's a lot of new people too.
Right. Yeah.
Figuring it out.
Not bad, man. Not bad. Oh, they got me building the wing. I'm building the wing, building it up, bro. Building it up. See that?
All right.
Building it up, friend.
The center wing.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the. Nah, I think this one's probably going on the side.
Oh, that makes sense. You gotta stabilize it first.
Mm-hmm. This one's definitely going on the side, I think.
Before you build it too tall, yeah. Yeah.
Didn't see that one bad vibe in those whole 5 days. Yeah, man. That's what made the show, man. Like, because people been out of doing shows for a while. So like you say, you miss it because it's been away for a year. It's been away for a while, so you miss it.
Don't want to ruin it too,
Right.
Yeah, because it's been gone. So.
It was just good to see, good to see people, man. Like even like Fick, my man Fick. He come through there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to hit an East Coast show one of these days too.
Yeah, bro. Slapping plates together. Here we go. Wait a minute. All right.
Coming out of your dark ages, nice, yeah.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get these plates straight, friend. Hold on. Oh.
I think I called it, because the Olympics are going on. I was like, Brick Fair is going to be an Olympic size event. It's trying to be funny. They looked bananas. They looked huge. So many huge builds. Just
yeah, it definitely was bananas,
I mean, we
bro.
touched on a bunch of them at the beginning of the show, and went through some photos and some videos.
Mm-hmm.
But we did not talk about all of them at all. There were so many good things.
It was definitely a lot of good things. Like you could definitely like go back and so you definitely go back and kind of like put all the detail in one or another. You know what I mean?
It's not even my thing, but Brick Fair, Virginia is known for the Bionicle crowd.
Yeah.
And I've seen some pictures of those Bionicles, and like I'm building a mech right now.
Uh-huh.
Those Bionicles look like sculptures of art. They were like amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm falling apart here, friend, and I don't know why. Let me back up.
Yeah, Beyond the Brick was there. Beyond the Brick's interviews, really good.
Yeah, their interviews were awesome, man. They were like really on point, man. And they know just where to go to get in the action, man.
He's got a format. Yep, people know them, and I think they got footage to last a while too. Like they'll post like 1 or 2 videos a day.
Uh-huh.
And so you'll still see videos from Brick Fair and Brick Rodeo and Brick Days, Nebraska. But somehow they hit all 3 shows.
Yeah, man, they went for it, bro. They what I'm saying, they kind of went for it all, man.
But that's their gig, right? It's they cover brick conventions. That's like their huge thing.
Yeah.
They're on-site interviews, mock creators and stuff.
Let's see where I messed up here. I got some unsettling plates here, friend. I'm gonna find out what's the deal here. Hold on. All right, that goes there. Gotta get it right. Hold on. Somehow here I fell off the wagon. I did. Oh, I see what I did here. Okay. Now that should be leveled now. Gotta watch those pesky plates, man.
We got some inspiration.
Yeah, man. I got some inspiration rolling, man. I think I'm gonna just roll with the steam. Got some ideas, man. And
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but Troy, Agents of Mock, was putting out a video build and chat thing. He got the bugle.
Okay.
So maybe I was thinking of going on there and tomorrow and working on my rock sound building. Basically, do some skyscraper. Skyscraper series again.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool. I actually have a late day tomorrow at work.
Oh, okay.
Got a community event to do, so I won't be able to hang. I'll probably try to catch that second day because I would say that he probably not gonna finish the whole thing.
Oh no, he's just gonna start. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a 4-day build.
Yeah. That
I mean, it's got time. 3 large levels, and then there's the sign and everything, and the floor.
Yeah. That took a little time for us to put together, didn't it?
Yeah. Then I tore it apart.
All right, I think I'm back on track here. Somehow I missed a step on one of these plates and started crumbling here. All right, now I'm rolling.
All right, I got 1 arm, 4 arm.
Where you at? So you got 4 arms?
I'm on the last bag, so I got 2 legs and the mech, and I'm working on the arms right now.
Okay. Let's see. Got it now. I'm back on track now. I was off one. Yeah. Let's see.
So I'm assuming you did not see Black Widow yet.
I haven't, friend. I haven't.
I just gotta ask.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm terrible. I haven't.
Yeah, well, for a Marvel guy,
I haven't. Like I said, I kind of lost my luster with it. Like I kind of did. I kind of lost the luster with it.
Now Scarlett Johansson's suing Disney for dropping all the stuff on same day release on the streaming services.
Oh, imagine that.
She didn't get paid off for all those subscriptions she's helping them gain.
Yeah.
And so kind of feeling that. I'm like, that's not right, man.
Yeah, I understand that.
Should have had
seem
some
right.
sort of delay, like not the same day. Like give it 60 days or something. Probably.
Yeah, spread it out a bit,
not
right?
get sued that by the actors and the producers. Give it a chance to succeed in the theaters. That's the whole thing. Is you put it on video, you watch it in your home.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people did that. I think stayed home, checked it out.
Well, I mean, how much money do they have? So just pay the person. I wonder if is that like a real breach of contract,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's yeah. It's totally what it is.
Yeah.
She had a contract.
Uh-huh.
And she was the lead actress and producer.
Oh.
And she held every part of her side of the contract. She promoted that movie like nothing was wrong. And then like a week or two after, she's like, lawsuit.
Nice.
And yeah, it's not uncommon for high profile leads and producers to basically get a commission of how well the movie does.
Okay.
Versus a flat fee.
Okay.
So you get a little of both, right? She got her flat fee, but she didn't get her commission, and that was
right because it
could have been
it technically didn't
millions
do
of
so
dollars.
I get it.
And then Disney puts it on their streaming service, and the only thing, well, I guess there is a count of how many people paid the extra $30.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also the money of new subscribers that movie helped Disney gain. So it's kind of new territory because nobody was stupid enough to breach that type of contract until COVID happened. They don't have, they're kind of forced to make some bad decisions. So
yeah.
Desperate decisions.
Try to survive and keep in the entertainment business. You're putting some type of content out there, but you're breaching contracts.
Yep. So they're gonna get sued, and she'll walk away with something, but it might only be a fraction, or could hurt the Disney name, could hurt the Marvel name.
Oh, that's not good then. Oh.
Yeah, Larry says it was great to see it in a theater. That's the thing with it falls in a weird place in the MCU timeline, and that's kind of why Mel didn't see it, I think. It's just like it already happened. We already know what happens to her.
Yeah, it's probably kind of why I'm not like so anxious to see it, man. I just want to see.
It's like a backstory. It's like a prequel. Plus, you said Taskmaster was in the video game a lot. So.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's probably why I'm not in a rush to see it, because it's just like watching.
I haven't played the video game, but I'm pretty sure they do something completely different with the Taskmaster.
Okay.
There is a twist. So if you haven't seen it and you're still waffling, I'll tell you. I won't spoil it, but there is a big twist.
Okay.
The Taskmaster.
I mean, I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind talking about it, but some of the spoilers was saying that I saw some of the spoilers. They were saying the Taskmaster was a female, which I I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that, because now we're in the age where it's like, okay, you have male and female villains, right? So I can kind of see them switching that role over, because you're changing with the times, right?
Yeah. It was like a Bond movie. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, we haven't gotten to talk about. We haven't spoiled it on my show. Kind of took a break from my show because Disney Plus is down. But it's back, man. Larry, I don't know. We got to cover What If, I think. What If is going to drop next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like August 11th. What day of the week is that?
All right, cool. Then it's on. Then
Wednesday
it's
again.
on. We probably
Wednesday is
definitely
the
got to
new
talk about it.
Friday.
So who's streaming the What If? Is it Disney?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know what the first story is. If it's going to be Captain Carter, if it's going to be zombies, or I think it's going to be kind of a story arc instead of one-offs. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it seems to be like people are predicting that it might actually like deal with something, with the multiverse, and then you can have one multiverse hint at another multiverse. I don't know. Definitely with Doctor Strange, he could be looking at the whole timeline multiverse thing.
Okay.
And there's going to be like an evil version of Doctor Strange. And then there's going to be a Spider-Man Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And the toy they came out with, the Spider-Man's called Zombie Hunter Spidey.
Zombie Hunter Spidey.
So maybe that Spider-Man Doctor Strange variant appears in the zombie episode, which like is a whole nother level of like crazy. I thought it would just be straight zombies, but you also have character arcs. Like I could see it happen too. Like if you put zombies in the Marvel universe and superhero zombies, then like some are gonna die off. Like Doctor Strange could die, and then Spider-Man somehow inherits the cape.
Okay.
Because he's wearing the Sorcerer Supreme's cape, or whatever the cape's called.
Right.
In that What If series. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so, like, if you thought Loki was crazy, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this would be crazy. Like,
back then, like in the comics, Larry, back then there was no well-developed multiverse. In the comics, too, you had a lot of one-off multi-issue series that didn't affect this sacred timeline, if you will, of the mainstream characters. But it wasn't like as developed as it is.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know when we're going to do verses again, but I guess we're going to do a set alt build with the Walmart set, Larry. I'd put it out there to Larry again if he wants to join us. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. You can totally hang, man. You can totally hang with us.
He's been a staple on my show and very reliable guy.
We approaching that 2-hour golden mark, man.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, bro, we are there, friend. I don't want to keep nobody in later than they have to be.
Thought I was going to finish my mech, but not too many pieces left.
Yeah.
That's cool. We talked about Brick Fair. We talked about Lego Store. We built some Lego.
Yeah, we did.
Talked about some future shows. It's more than I thought I was going to be doing tonight.
Yeah. Not too bad, friend. Not too bad.
Sit around watching. So the Lego Master free bag set, Larry, there's like, what is it? A classic. It's like a classic box.
Yeah, the classic box.
And
yeah,
it comes with a free.
No, it's not. It's called the the Lego Masters editions.
The Lego Masters edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a bag in it, and it's just. I think it's just got some classic bricks with miscellaneous small builds in it.
Right.
I don't have the set either, so I got to go find it. Troy has it, and he thought that was a good alt build. We haven't done an alt build versus, and that's kind of like what they did with the Lambo.
Mm-hmm.
Here's all the pieces from one set. Rebuild the car, but an alt build you can build whatever you want.
You could, yeah.
But I think it'd be good to switch it up and do something, because then you're at the disposal of your imagination and not what pieces you have. So it would be all on the same level of whatever pieces you have.
Very cool. Very cool. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's see here. Trying to get that to get in here.
Yeah, it's like the one you're in the with the rocket, and you had to alt build something. I think we'd have freeform. We wouldn't have a theme. I'd appreciate if you didn't practice.
If you didn't practice your bills.
Larry was like practicing, and they told him they could do it, but I don't know.
He's in there practicing the bills. You practicing the bills, Larry?
He practiced an alt build they had for the next day, and he got the set, and he built like the Seattle Space Needle out of a rocket set.
Nice.
And then he had to do it during they were at like a county fair or a Comic-Con or something. They did it during the show. Anyway, we'll try to keep you in the loop. And
yeah, man.
That'd be good. He's good talent. There. Part of the family. Get Larry part of the family. He's a superhero guy too, man. He's basically, the Deadpool guy.
Deadpool, huh? All right. Let me see. I'm trying to get this wing together, friend. It's giving me the blues. Maybe not.
It would have been screwed if you couldn't practice. Well, yeah. Just, yeah.
He trying to cheat.
I'm kind of like, I don't know.
It's raw talent.
I'm not a perfectionist. So there's another guy in my club, Roger, who builds a lot of stuff, and he's super perfectionist. He'll make 13 different prototypes of something before he gets happy, and he still won't be happy, and he works on stuff and just keeps working on stuff. I'll build it once in a night, call it good, and put it on display.
Uh-huh.
And I just like building more. So
I got you, friend.
but you go to those conventions and you get another level of inspiration for quality. So maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, convention time for you, man.
I gotta man up and hit the road and see a show. Later, Ivan. Yeah, we're gonna hang it up in about 5 or whenever Iceberg's ready.
I'm getting there. I am.
I just gotta put. I'm still. Oh, there's some fingers that go on this guy.
I'm sort of getting there.
Get the brick. 4 feet Space Needle. Yeah, it was like tall. He did the Space Needle, that's for sure.
Oh, I see where I messed up at. Damn. Tomorrow's another day, dude. That's what happens when you don't build late.
If you're feeling it, yeah, you gotta hang it up sometimes.
I'm off by one stud. That's why this thing's not going in.
Oh no! Yeah. I hate when that happens.
It happens. It happens.
Ivan is all over that Volkswagen camper.
Nice. All right, friends, we are going to hang it up for tonight. All right. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for hanging out, friend.
Anytime. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to get that set myself.
Yeah.
I will be building it probably immediately also. Oh. Brick Fair tags. 2021. It's not as big as Cody's hat.
Right.
Cody's got all the badges.
All right, friends. We'll catch you on the next one.
Later.